All right, guys. So as the title tells you, this is our business video. This will be much shorter than the other two. I know I keep promising brevity. But as my wife pointed out, I kind of complained to her about myself. 20-ish minutes is a lot shorter than class, right? So anyway, business. We're looking at the syllabus right now on screen. This is the week we are in. This is no class, Labor Day, right? I'm sure you are aware of that. But we have some things down here that I want to make sure we're all aware of. To begin with, as promised, I'm going to get you guys one more video. I know you're tired of the damn videos. I'm going to get you one more. Again, it'll be pretty quick. I do promise that. Where I'm going to talk to you about SA2. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Kurt Vonnegut. He's the guy, he wrote the next book that we'll be reading. That's listed in the syllabus. It's been listed there all semester. That's my way of saying, hopefully you have that book already. If you don't, you should do that. But it's Kurt Vonnegut's Slaughterhouse-Five. It is wildly famous. You can find it all kinds of places. You can find it cheap. So don't feel like you have to get a new copy. Like, it's used everywhere. You can find it all kinds of places. Anyway, expect one more video giving you guys that information. But I wanted to go ahead and get this one out just to make sure we know kind of where we're headed into week 6. So your homework at the end of this week, again, hopefully you know this, SA1 is due on turnitin.com. If you still haven't figured out turnitin.com, you got to do that. I can't believe I still have to stress it at this point, but maybe it slipped your mind. Maybe, I honestly don't know. You've got to figure this out. You've got to give me the paper on time. Just for you. Just do you that favor, right? That's due Saturday by midnight. Of course, you can get it in early if you want. By the time we next meet, I want you to have looked at the prompt for SA2. That's on Courseden, but of course, like I said, I'm gonna give you a video as well where I kind of go over it. That might be tomorrow. My kids are kind of beating down the door. Uh, going into week 6, we're gonna talk about synthesis. That's paper 2, so you'll understand that shortly. And then we're gonna talk about Vonnegut chapters 1 and 2, the beginning of the week. So you need to have those read over the weekend, I suppose. The first chapter especially is actually very short. The book reads pretty quick. I'll talk about that again in that other video, but those first 2 chapters, that's not a big ask. But then also by midweek, I want you to have read chapters 3 and 4. So basically, again, as it says here, all together for week 6, you got to read the first 4 chapters of the book. You can do it, but it's the sort of thing you don't want to put it off. So again, you need to figure it out. Your marching orders are basically absolutely concentrate on SA1. You need to get that done. But 2, you want to get Vonnegut if you don't already have it, and figure out, set aside enough time to read the first 4 chapters, because that is what we are going to be talking about next week. And the note here is basically from Monday, we're going to be talking about 1 and 2. And then for Wednesday, we might do 3 and 4. I haven't quite decided how I'm going to approach that. But for week 6, chapters 1 through 4, that's what you got to do. Is there anything else I want you to know? Oh, yeah. So on Courseden, real quick, that's being weird. Sorry about that. I overlooked one thing. I'm still in the process of setting it up, but by the time you see this video, it'll be a little more fleshed out. I forgot that week 5, which is what we're in now, is kind of like the end of Unit 1, but also the beginning of Unit 2 in a way. So they're sort of combined, which could be confusing to you. When you click on Unit 2 and you go to week 5, you would normally just see this, the paper 2 prompt, a video that I normally use to talk about paper 2. I may or may not change that, but you'll see. But basically, that's the stuff you need to start thinking about the second paper, right? But again, we're trying to finish paper 1. So I did this. In week 5, here's our prompt and whatnot, right? I've created a module inside week 5 where I'm going to put the videos that I talked to you guys about already. There's the first one, the second one I'm about to put in there, the one I'm making now I'm going to put in there. All these videos I keep alluding to, they're going to be in this box, Unit 1 in-game. These will be the end of Unit 1, these videos, right? Along with your paper. But all that's going to be located here on Courseden. And then after that, we're going to formally move to Unit 2. And from there, it's the same as it's been this whole time. As always, if you have questions about assignments or about the structure of the class or anything like that, right? You can always hit me up, let me know. It's kind of my job. And yeah, we'll just figure this out. So keep in mind, there's going to be 4 videos total. I know you're not in love with that. But this one, along with the next one where I talk about paper 2 and Vonnegut, will actually be pretty short, shorter than the other two. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon.